Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. How are you guys doing today? So, I'm here for part 2. This is going to be something that I did not expect to do in 2 parts. I expected all of it to be done in one video, but I think that video was meant to be, I think, the number 145 for my last reading. If you guys want to check it out, it will be up on this side, yeah, for you guys. It's going to be on the top right. Wherever you guys see that video, please feel free to check it out and see what 145 celebrities, how they feel about tarot. Okay, so that's something that I'm really excited about. It's like, no matter what people think, I think it's going to be something that's going to be really helpful for my channel moving forward, and seeing how they feel. Not many readers touch in and touch base with spirit teams before doing readings. I admit I have done the same, but I am moving forward with a new method. I'm focusing on the ones that want to work with me and what they have to say. I feel like we all have readers for specific people at times, okay? So one person doesn't have to talk to 100 and like 1,000 people in order to get you messages. I think it's best to let people choose who they want to work with. My spirit team would love to work with a good portion of those 145, so check them out in the link wherever that is. And let's move on into the 8 people. Okay, so I have 8 people, 7 that I definitely want to touch base with. One, I believe, I know, is someone that I already included in the link above. So Amber Heard was the person I thought that I did not do. I touched base with her, but I want to move into some really cool people. Okay, I say cool because they're interesting. Okay, no matter what you guys think, whatever I think, let's look at what their spirit team and what the tarot says about it, because that is what matters. Perpetuating bias is pointless. Okay, let's touch base with what the tarot has to say with regards to Hayao Miyazaki. How does he feel about tarot? Let's tap in. I'm really excited because I love moving forward. Let's move forward together, shall we, and move into the next season for Celebrity Tarot. So let's get into it. Let's keep going with Hayao Miyazaki. Hayao Miyazaki. And let's turn this down so that I can tap in. Spirit team, thank you so much for being here with us. Regardless of whether people stay for this or skip it, please help us to understand the messages that are coming through for the souls that are meant to hear this, and for the people that I am speaking to. Archangel Michael, please protect us from all corners, northeast, south, and west. 4 of Swords is coming through. Yeah, Spirit team, thank you so much for the messages that are going to come through. Please allow me to know when to stop shuffling and when to start and partake in this reading. Please allow it to be only accurate information, not biased or expected information, just what is accurate for everyone watching, past, present, and future. Let it all be for the glory of their spirit teams, so that we can grow in love for one another, for unity, and for understanding other people, not for dissension here. Please help me to do that. Please shed the light and the secret information that is meant to come forth for the spirits and for the entities that surround me, and for the people that watch this as well. The Saga, please assist me in rendering only the truth, and please open up and expose whatever is meant to be exposed for the collective to see, for the good of all, the highest good of all, only for the highest good. May it be so. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Okay, all right, so let's tap into Hayao Miyazaki. I'm hearing Easter, so someone here, there's something about something happening for you guys in Easter. Either you or Hayao Miyazaki. Easter was very significant for you guys. Let's get that card here. That card, I did not see them. Let's keep going. Alright, I saw that one. So let's start. Hayao Miyazaki, first card for how he feels about tarot is the Queen of Pentacles here. The 8 of Cups. And the Justice card. 1 second. Hayao Miyazaki primarily focuses on music. Music is his means for channeling, for prophecy. His way of meandering through life is what they're saying is through music. I'm hearing onus, O-N-U-S is significant. He finds himself in a state of worship. That is where his work comes from. That is primarily what he operates in. With regards to tarot, because all of this is connected, okay? With regards to tarot, I feel like he sees it as an extra, a bonus for his life. Like it's something additional he can use, something that he can move forward into gratitude is what I'm hearing, into more emotionally fulfilling times ahead, and it balances him out. So I would say that he has someone else externally that he would rely on for tarot if he were to ever go to it. I feel like he has gone to someone that was a feminine energy. This person was either could have been a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or this is just a mothering energy, a mother figure of some sort. Let's look at the 3 cards that came through, okay? Because I feel like that's important to note. We have Secret Space Program, and this is going to be intuitive, okay, guys? Don't take it literally. Hidden and landfill. So he's gone into like, he's astral projected. He's done a lot of work spiritually. I think he has more experience with that under his belt than tarot. I feel like he finds it as something that's like an additional joy for him, something that he enjoys. This is something that he doesn't tap into often, okay? I just want to let you guys know. Let's tap into whether or not his spirit team would be open to working with me going forward. Okay, because that is the purpose of this reading primarily. It's to see how he feels about tarot, his openness to it, and then to know whether or not I should move forward with him, okay? I just want to make sure I mention that, okay? That's the importance of this reading. Alright, so let's see if we can mix this up. Spirit team, let's shuffle today. Would Hayao Miyazaki's spirit team be open to working with me going forward? Would they be open to working with me going forward? Okay. Of these cards, please provide 1 card for me. Wow, it's this one. We have the 2 of Wands, choices. This is a maybe. So for Hayao Miyazaki, he's open to it. I feel like he has 2 paths where he can choose either. Either would be fine or formidable for him. So it's more so like when you're ready, Francine, when you're open to it, we would be open to it. We would get a lot of information going forward. Some people, I want to kind of preface this message by stating that a lot of people don't realize that you can't just tap into everyone and get accurate information. You can tap into someone and just get a reflection. Some people are literal mirrors. What you do is when you tap into them, if you tap into them with disgust, hatred, or just kind of wanting to get the tea, but it's not true, you're going to look right back at what you want to hear, what you want to think, and what you want to see, and you end up regurgitating it. Be careful of being a mirror when you channel. Okay, so I want him to know that I'm open. He wants me to know he's open. We just have to decide together to say, hey, let's do this thing. So his spirit team is open, and that's a maybe. So I'm going to put that down. I just want to tell people that because I think some people really feel like this is like readers or vending machines. If you feel like that, this is not the channel for you. We're not vending machines. You don't put in like 50 bucks and expect to get a reading. Okay? Sometimes it's just not meant to be because I personally don't mesh with you and your spirit team. Okay? Maybe for him. So let's get into Drake. All right, let's get into that. So with regards to Drake, how does he feel about tarot readings? We have the 6 of Wands. All right, let's see. We got the 2 of Cups, and we have the World. He does it a lot. He actually is way more involved with tarot. I feel like he has like some kind of relationship, divine relationship with tarot. It helps him transition out of situations in his life. He travels to someone. I'm hearing Egypt, but I feel as though this means that this person is not from here. They're from North Africa, or they're from some part of Africa, because they want you to know Africa is significant. This person could be a celebrity as well. So this person that he goes to, it's actually his justice in a sense, because this person really understands him, really good at what they do. He's got a good person on his side, okay? He's got a good reader on his side. Frozen is here. So I feel as though he's been able to counterattack on things that people have tried to do. I feel like he's able to freeze people in their tracks. And I feel like that's coming through. Like he has a method to the madness. When he encounters mad people or people that don't like him, he goes to this person who helps him very successful with this person, this reader. He really knows how to get something done. Lies and regret. People regret lying to him. So there's something here about that. What came out earlier was Democrat. I feel as though this could be a notable person that is a staunch Democrat, or someone that's a liberal specifically, that he feels knows information on him. This is someone specific here. Let's see, who is this person? Can you tell us more about this person so that we understand? Can you tell us more about this person? Alright, yeah, legal proceedings. So he has a lawyer. There's someone in his life that's like a lawyer. Or this is someone that he is going to get karmic justice with. This is someone who's stolen something from him. He is literally doing something in the spiritual realm where he's freezing this person in regards to their legal abilities or legal proceedings. He feels as though he is powerful. You will find out about this person later. This is someone he might have had sex with or had something with, or this person has an obsession with him. This person is a liberal, very strong liberal. They're very toxic, cultish, because it feels as though they are very obsessed with him. This will come out later. He has regrets about this relationship or this dynamic with this person. There were lies told. He wants, and his spirit team wants you to know about this reading so that you can look back on it and say, oh, that's who we're talking about. So there's someone specific that a celebrity reader of some kind helps him with. He travels to see them. You want to know why I'm saying that? It's because of the the travel card. Wow. So yeah, the travel card is significant. Okay. So he definitely travels to see this person in North Africa, or he goes to see them in Africa specifically. Wow. He feels like this person is like a soulmate because this person tells him things that no one would know unless they knew him. And it feels like this person is a past life person for him. He knows this person intimately and has been with them in other lifetimes. Regardless of what people will say about past lives, I believe that they do exist and that it is a thing. I feel as though he has inside information and he's trying to protect himself, and this person's helping him. He has a reader that is helping him. He has a spiritist. Someone that is really spiritual that is helping him. Okay, guys, so he's doing pretty well. So far, so good. Success. So with regards to his spirit team, would his spirit team be open with working with me? Would Drake's spirit team be open to working with me, spirit team? Would his spirit team, Drake's spirit team, be open with working with me? There's one card here, and it is a yes. So hell yeah. And this came out next. It's a 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, 2 nines, which tells me there's something about him having something, winning something or gaining something really important for his career path, and they would like to talk to us about it. So fulfillment and independent wealth is here. They want you guys to know about his successes to come. He's going to have some successes that you guys are going to be really, really, really aware of. So it's a double yes. So let's get into another person here. Let's get into Danny Masterson. Okay. With Danny Masterson moving forward, how did he feel about, or how does he feel about tarot? We have the Devil coming out first. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. I just get this energy of someone particular that communicated something to him in one occurrence that freaked him the hell out. It freaked him out. So he had a bad experience where this person was too keen or too aware or they saw his secrets, and he did not like that. So he hid away, he reclused, and what do we have here? He's afraid of it. He's afraid of it. He thinks it's too... This is so similar to the energy from P. Diddy. Look at that, cult. Okay, for Danny Masterson, top secret. He has information that he does not want people to know, so he would not want to go to someone else outside of himself that would know that information or read him. We have perversion. There's some perversion here. Okay, so here we go into this energy here. Clean up. He needs to clean up some things. I feel like there's a lot to say. One sec. 1 second. We have AI, so I feel like he would only go to... He feels like they are able to spit out lies, and so he doesn't trust most people, but he's had an experience with one person. This person could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Virgo for the Queen of Swords here that actually talked to him and spoke truth to him. He has somebody that he had an experience with, and he is scared of that person. But otherwise, he feels like most people just regurgitate information. That's pretty expected. Like, it's just kind of generic. Why is the devil here? We know that there's something top secret that he has to say. Blackmail. He's afraid of someone blackmailing him. It's as simple as that, guys. Propaganda. He's also very, he might be a bit like neurotic with regards to like people always being against him. Like, he thinks like everyone's against him, everyone's trying to lie to him. So he would think like any reader would just kind of try to lie to him to get him to do something. Okay. We also have deep state. He feels like he can't trust the people around him. I feel like as though he had someone around him who was not true to him and pretended to be. You know, like a narc in high school? That type of stuff where they were manipulating him, and he does not trust people very easily at all. Thief. They stole from him. So we're just getting the energy of just a lack of trust. He feels like even looking him in the eyes, I feel like is like uncomfortable for some reason. Wow. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Anything you want to say about this Queen of Swords in case this person comes up in the future? Wow. Okay. We have underwater, organized crime. Yeah, undercover. This person was undercover in there was someone politically involved, and they totally fucked with him. They totally fucked around with him, and he got in trouble. So this person acted like they were his caregiver. They tried to take care of him, but they were not his friend. And ever since then, it's a celebrity. Someone messed him up, and that's how he got into where he is right now. A celebrity that was working undercover fucked him up. Just know that, if you guys don't already know, this is something about a Queen of Swords energy. So this is a feminine energy. This is not a masculine energy. Okay? You can say it can come in many forms, but I'm feeling like it's an actual physical form of a woman in this case, in this scenario that you don't know about. Otherwise, I wouldn't say it, you know. I feel like if it were obvious, it would come to confirm, but I feel like this is specific that you don't know. Let's keep going. Would his spirit team be open to working with me? Would his spirit team be open to working with me? Spirit team of Danny Masterson. Let's see. We got Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. It would be a great opportunity for prosperity, for us to understand something about him and to see something come to fruition for him. This is abundance. They're giving me an abundance of information through the Ace of Pentacles coming through with the yes. So let's put yes, and we will keep him on the list. Okay. So let's move on to the next person, Mila. Oh, I was going to say Mila Kunis. Let's do Mila. Mila, how does she feel about it? Mila. So we have the Five of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. Interesting. So with the Five of Swords, that's a combative energy. That's about may the best one win. May the best player win in this situation and scenario. Page of Wands is a very playful energy, but it's very trickster-like. She's reminding me of fairies. Like, you know, like a fairy can be very, like, tricky. She has a big trickster vibe to her. And Three of Swords. I feel like she's been burned before and disappointed. So I feel like she's almost naive in a sense. I'm getting the visual of someone. You know when someone's in a fight and they don't have to fight this person anymore, they just keep going at it. She feels like the type of person that just keep fighting with somebody. So what did I say, guys? These are like turned over. Trickster. What the hell? Trickster, saboteur, and child wounded. She is all three of those things. She is those things. She's servant. She's working for somebody. She's a servant of some sort. Okay? Be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, so let's continue on. So I wanted to continue because trickster energy coming in for Mila along with the saboteur is telling me that she really focuses on clinging when she feels like someone really understands her, clinging to a person for self-empowerment or clinging to something for self-empowerment, okay? Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. She's very like sly about her energy. She's very cunning. She's a fox type energy as well. Child wounded though is telling me she had to go it alone back in the day when she was a child. She had to learn how to open up the path for forgiveness. So I think she has done it in some form or fashion. They're giving me a number between 1 to 10. If I were to say how much she's learned or healed her wounding, I would say 5. They're saying she's split in the middle. She still blames dysfunctional energies and things on Ashton and on people around her specifically that have done something that opened up, and I'm hearing reaped something that like, it's like the wounding. If she sees it in you, and she may have this with a number of specific men, and that's why Ashton tends to see the brunt of that. It feels as though she blames dysfunctional relationships on those woundings with men. Resists moving on through forgiveness. So she feels as though she has to combat it. I just saw the card break up and we have inside. So I feel as though she feels really divided inside. I think she battles and fights herself when she does tarot, if she were to do it. So they're trying to tell you guys, like, she's not very fit. I don't think she's in a fit place for this, guys. If you saw the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords and the Page of Wands, it's the energy of someone who's ready to start learning and understanding something, but I don't think she's opened it up. I think she's accidentally tapped into tarot, stumbled upon people that did it, talked to them about it. I'm hearing sister, but I'm also hearing sinister, so I feel like they had communication with regards to it. And I'm also seeing the word poster, so I almost feel like a lot of stirs are coming through. Like, she was a poster child for quite some time growing up, very religious. Something religious is coming through in this energy, but I feel like you need to know that she has a lot of deep hidden information. And I feel as though I'm hearing declassified because I see classified here. Yeah, she just has a very interesting way of looking at the spiritual realm, and I don't think she's really good at. I think she has a lot of blockages right now, guys. And when you have a lot of blockages and you don't have someone you can trust to guide you through and to kind of get you to piece things together, you end up really lost. And I feel like she gets lost a lot. And then I feel like she also gets lost with money. Something about money being something. I'm hearing polarity with money. I feel as though she either like goes through bouts of like, before she was famous, like having money and then using it all or losing it all. She has some certain attributes. Affluent here is coming through. Certain attributes that she carries with her that are a sign of the times, a sign of her healing process that needs to take place. Overall, I'm just getting an energy from her that she's just not there. And so she's not doing it right now. I feel like she would be open to it. Bioweapon. I think she's on her own worst enemy here. Alright, let's keep going. Let's move on into whether or not her spirit team would be open to working with me. Would Mila Kunis' spirit team be open to working with me here? One card flipped over. We have a yes. Yeah, definitely. Something about feminine energies being open, especially on her team. There's something about sincere feelings, empathy coming through from her spirit team. Her motherly figure. Someone I don't know if she has a family member that passed on that's a feminine recently, like a grandmother or something like that. But someone here is trying to show her that there's a better way. I'm also getting the energy of Yemaya. If you guys know Yemaya, okay. Something about her having some deep woundings with regards to women and men, like how they interact and how she's seen women be treated. Something like that. So let's put in a yes for Mila Kunis and move on to Ashton, okay? Let's move on into how he feels. He has the 7 of Wands. He has the Sun. He has the 3 of Wands. Okay. I'm getting a gaslighter vibe. I'm just going to be real with you. He's totally a gaslighter. In the sense of, like, he has other attributes and things to his character, right? This is not the only thing that he does, and this is not all that he is, but they want you to know he's a gaslighter. You'll get information, right? Let's say I'm the reader for him, and I give him a message about being careful about something. I'm also getting this experience or this example about Alan Thicke and what's his name? The medium, the famous celebrity medium that I hear about, the male, blonde guy, Travis Henry or something like that. I feel like he has this energy where when you tell him some information as a reader, he is telling you that you're not seeing it right, or he's defensive about the information, but it's completely right, and he already knows it. Like, he literally knows you're telling the truth. But he combats it, and especially on social media, you have to respect privacy, right? But if you were to do something stupid and speak out about something like that without thinking and just kind of say it on social media, he would totally kill your entire trail by denying every single thing you say. You would say that's normal, but I'm telling you, he does it before you even try to get it out there. he's gonna try to tell you you're lying or you're not seeing it right. You're totally like off when you're not. Wow, just the energy of someone who's just been, yeah, drugs, poison. He gets sobered by the information. He's had readers that, I think if readers were feeling comfortable in attesting to this, there are readers out there right now that might listen to this reading and know exactly what I'm talking about. This person, he does not tell you the truth. Like, he is good at hiding what he feels and what he says, or how he responds to something you say. You could hit it right on the head and he'll tell you like something's off about it. That's why I'm getting the Sun, and that's why I'm getting the Three of Wands. He'll turn his back to the information and say, oh shit, they know. Oh shit, they heard that. Okay. Just not really willing to recognize it with people. Ritual is coming through with Justice. So he's constantly being seen in a negative light right now, but I feel like this was something in the making. This is gradual. This is something that was happening for quite some time. The need for justice, and I feel like he's going to see justice being served. Evil, bloodline, and death. Something about this happening throughout his bloodline. He needs to cut the line. He needs to cut the shit with like his bloodline, doing this all the time. He'll say, so I'm getting the card accident, breakup, and communication. He'll like sever ties with you when you're onto something. And look at that, guys. Like, it's saying the same shit to you, right? I mean, Runaway, Crossroads, and Jeffrey. Okay, so just take what you see out of that as a message here. So I'm getting a lot of information. I'm hearing scarecrow. So yeah, a tactic, like a scarecrow tactic. He has that way of doing that. I keep getting this freaking Democrat, like, there's someone backing a number of people in the collective, like celebrities here. A specific Democrat keeps coming up for everyone. Like the three people I talked about with Drake, Danny Masterson, and Mila. It's the same, it feels like the same energy. Or same group of people, jeez. Alright, so let's get into asking the question. I did not ask, so I'm going to continue to shuffle. Given what we know and what has happened just now, should I work with him? It's a maybe. And look at the card, guys. It's the Seven of Swords. So it's the energy of someone who will try to make a break for it and try to hide things, because the Seven of Swords is all about deceit, trickery, and lying. So yeah, it's only if his spirit team is ready to, and I feel like they are. They're saying maybe because it's like leaning towards, yeah, he needs to recognize things that he's done and said, and they're going to let me share what he has done, what he has said. But they're being strategic as well, so they're kind of trying to play the field. Yeah, it's a maybe, so it's leaning towards a yes to me, because a bunch of cards came out earlier that were yeses. So it's leaning into that. So let's keep going. With regards to Jason Momoa, okay. How does he feel about tarot? We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Death card. And we have the Two of Wands. I don't know why I keep hearing trickery. That's from Ashton's energy, so I needed to get the hell out of here. Portal for Jason Momoa. Portal ritual. So he uses tarot. Jason Momoa uses it for getting into and tapping into his ancestors. He uses it to help him see and to see what's going on around him. It helps him understand the world around him. Now this card came through, but it's not like literal, guys. So I'm gonna just take that as energetically it being aware of what's around him. He's very aware of secret information. Jason Momoa is very aware, and I feel as though he has this skeptical energy about himself where he buries things. He kind of likes to, something about burial sites, dishonest people making him sad, and then burying relationships with people after he finds out some secret information. He uses tarot in a number of ways in Hollywood. So yeah, we're getting the energy of someone who's at war constantly with the spiritual realm. He is a warrior. So the energy of someone who sees things a mile away because of tarot, because of his ancestors. They're heavily in this reading right now. So he has a passion towards it with the Ace of Cups, but he sees how it transforms and ends relationships that are not meant to last. So he just has a very like strong energy coming through. Devil. The devil's in the details. He sees the details of a situation and the character of people around him very easily. It makes him really sad, guys. I feel like he's really disappointed. He has a very strong weapon though. I feel like he's protected heavily by his ancestors because he holds in the secrets. He doesn't share that. He gets information from his spirit team and he goes and travels. I'm getting this energy for a number of celebrities, and I'm getting the word fertility as I was putting that away in watermelon. He loves watermelon, but also I'm getting that he's a very fertile energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. But then also I was just getting the energy of him also doing some astral work. He has done some stuff. I feel like he might have tapped into psychedelics at some point. So he's very tapped in spiritually. Yes. Okay, so let's move on into whether his spirit team would like me to work with him. Would his spirit team, would Jason Momoa's spirit team like to work with my spirit team, with me on this channel? We have a no burden. It's too heavy of a burden for him. I think he's holding on to a lot of things and I don't think it's time. I feel as though this is the energy of someone who's trying to do it all on their own. He's going to communicate these things, guys. So you're not even going to have to worry about it. He's going to actually do something where he's able to convey certain things that are being done without the help of my spirit team. That is what I'm here for. I'm here to convey information, not for the sake of, oh, I was right, but actually helping people in the spiritual realm because of the connection I have. So I'm going to say it's a no. So just for him. So let's move on to Ned Nwoko here. Ned Nwoko. I feel like I need to touch base with his oracle messages first, okay? Jealousy is coming through, okay. We have a devil energy coming through for him, and it's weird. I heard a lordy, and that's not even him. That's like some other actor that's coming through. I don't know if he has some dealings with him. So we have the 3 cards, devil, imprisonment, and accident. Okay. Hidden is coming through as well. So we're going to learn something about him right now. Judgment is how he feels about tarot, the Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. He's very strategic, Ned Nwoko. I would say he's way more strategic about all of this. He believes in prophecy, okay? He believes that prophetic words uttered from people in the community, spiritual people, are to be trusted and to be handled, is what I'm hearing. He does not do it himself, I don't think. My voice changed as I spoke, as I'm doing his reading. He's very to the point, very straight, and very direct. I feel as though he is very happy to let someone provide this information to him and to bring it to him, and I think he more so is open to like you saying it, not you doing it in cards, okay? So I feel like he thinks it's the devil energy in a sense to do that, to use tarot cards. I think he more so is interested in the hidden secrets that come through prophetic utterances, imprisonment and accident. So I feel as though there's something here about like getting himself in certain situations and hearing someone tell him to do something else or to know something about the situation, and it being such a help to him and being so thankful and grateful for it. So there's some gratitude here. I thought I heard my baby. There's some gratitude from Ned Nwoko. He has some gratitude towards people that do this. In a sense, because they're sharing secret information or they're sharing about the things you need to be careful of. But he does not like the cards specifically. Practitioners he likes, okay, of spirituality in some form or fashion. Not all of them, but a lot of them. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse though. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Oh wow, he has some issues with his family, or some dissension within his family. I feel as though there might be a specific Leo that in his family that likes it. It could be a younger person in his family that likes tarot. He has some odds. He's at odds with them. I think he's tried to help them or tried to team up with a group of people, like friends, family, to try to convince this person to stop, and they just said, not really, I'm not interested. So he has some dissension within his family with regards to tarot, with regards to spirituality in general. I feel like there's someone here that's coming through that's a younger energy that does not agree with his perspective on it. And so his mentality is changing. I feel like he's looking back and thinking about how he's gotten to where he is and what the delusions are within his family with regards to spirituality. I think he's really trying to look at longevity here, how he's lived his life, how it's affected him. Let's keep going. Any messages, any other messages, Spirit Team, with regards to Ned Nwoko? We have social media injustice. I feel like he tries to cling to his community because of the Four of Wands. Secret society, he might be a part of a secret society and he clings to their insight whenever he feels like he's missing something. Wow, water. He feels like he's drowning. Something about his family. He feels like he's just not, he's struggling with them. There might be legal proceedings within the family, like a divorce of some form that he does not like. It just feels like he's dealing with a lot of regret with how his family is operating with regards to spirituality, and that's why it's coming through. Okay, so with regards to him, would his Spirit Team be open to working with me? Wow, that is a yes, guys. So I'm going to take that as yes. They have a lot to say, a lot of action to take. That's hastiness, speed, progress, movement forward. So they have some information that they would be open to sharing. Even though Ned Nwoko himself feels split by this, they would be open to sharing it. So I am open. Okay, so we will see what happens. We will see. And I would like to just let you guys know that I do love and appreciate all the love and support, all the positivity, all the openness. You know, so many things we could be closed about so many things, but I really appreciate the people that are open to the truth, accurate information coming through and being replicated, and seeing people say the same thing or seeing it happen in real time. That's what matters to me. I just want to know. So I enjoyed this reading. I hope you did too, and I'll see you at the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, sharing, and subscribing is what helps me get out there so people can see this message. It will happen in some way, form, or fashion, but I love that I get to meet people along the way that resonate with this information and with my energy. So thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.